Nothing but big things. Check the hit list, how we twist shit. What changed but the name? Nothing but big things. Check the hit list, how we twist shit. What changed but the name? Nothing but big things. Check the hit list, how we twist shit. What changed but the name? Nothing but big things. Check the hit list, how we twist shit. What changed but the name? Nothing but big things. Check the hit list, how we twist shit. What changed but the name? Nothing but big things. Check the hit list, we still here. You rockin' with the best, 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 best. You rockin' with the bad boy, bad boy.
Welcome everyone to Friday Night Smackdown, and we got a stacked show here tonight as we head towards WarZone on Sunday as Smackdown comes live from Kansas City. Here tonight we have a stacked card, so let's not waste time, let's get into the action. And we kick Smackdown off with the debut of Wesley. Wesley is a big matchup here tonight, and he's looking to make a big impact on his debut. Normally a tag team wrestler, made his name as a tag team wrestler as part of the Radicals and MSK, but tonight he goes alone in singles action. He's looking to branch out. Is Wesley, the former Desmond Xavier, one of the best high-flying athletes in professional wrestling today, as he's here on SmackDown making his debut here tonight. As you see, Wesley looks focused, he looks ready, but he's a tough challenger in front of him. Someone who's looking to show him the way, the Johnny Gargano way. He is the #1 contender for Ricochet's Intercontinental Championship for Sunday. And Gargano looking to pick up momentum going into that match against Ricochet. Of course, long storied feud between Ricochet and Gargano. This all started when Gargano attacked Ricochet. They had a match at Judgment Day which Ricochet was victorious in. Then a few weeks ago on SmackDown, Gargano once again backstage, this time attacks Ricochet. And Ricochet went to WWE management and said, "I want Johnny Gargano again." And that is where it's gotten us. Johnny Gargano, Ricochet, Sunday at WarZone. And Wesley, a close friend of our Intercontinental Championship, Ricochet, looking to kind of stop Gargano's momentum, kind of slow Gargano down, weaken Gargano maybe for his friend in Ricochet. Is Wesley, and what this is going to hope to prove, this is more than just a warm-up for Gargano. He's hoping to prove problems for Gargano. And I'm excited to see Wesley step inside the ring here on SmackDown for the first time. As I mentioned, one of the best high flyers in professional wrestling. He's going ready to go up against Johnny Wrestling here tonight. And at Bella's Rang, our opening contest, Wesley Gargano. As Wesley sent head first into the turnbuckle, and Gargano loading off with his punches. Just stacking Wesley in the corner is Johnny. And big backstabber by Gargano. And Gargano springboard moonsault connecting on Wesley. And a double foot stomp by Johnny Wrestling. Now Gargano in complete control, working over the arm. And a drop kick to the back of Wesley. And Gargano is on a roll, just going straight after, not wasting any time here. Just trying to weaken down Wesley. And out of flatliner drives Wes head first into the mat, goes for the cover. Does Gargano 1 count. Wesley gets the shoulder up. And Gargano, he's out here to prove his point, to send his message, to make a statement to Ricochet. Again, working with the arm. Of course, probably trying to weaken the arm for that Gargano escape. The submission hold of Johnny Gargano. And now, going after Wesley is Gargano, on a big German suplex by Johnny. And now going after the arm, goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Wesley barely gets the shoulder up, rolling it up off the mat. And now Gargano has Wesley up for the Dude Buster. And Wesley is in trouble here, but gets out of the way of Gargano. Handspring into the Pele kick. Wesley turning momentum. Now an Irish whip. And Wes into the corner now, up and over, off the ropes, ducks the line. And Wesley well clothesline of his own, and now Wesley fired up, goes for the cover. He thinks he might have it here. 1, 2. Johnny gets the shoulder up. Wesley can't quite believe that Gargano got his shoulder up on that one. Now Gargano with the reversal knee to the midsection on Wesley, and a big rolling lariat folds Wesley, and now Gargano has him where he wants him. Wesley could be in trouble here. Gargano picks the leg, grabs the arm. Gargano escapes. Gargano escapes center of the ring. Wesley nowhere to go. Wes has nowhere to go. Gargano wrenching it back. Gargano wrenching it. Is Wesley about to submit? No, Gargano decides to let go of the sides. He don't want to make Wesley submit. He wants to pin him. Goes for the cover instead. 1, 2, 3. And Johnny Gargano picks up the win over Wesley. And picks up momentum going into his Intercontinental Championship ladder match. His Intercontinental Championship match at WarZone against Ricochet. Gargano picking up the momentum with a win over Wesley here tonight. And Gargano, you got to think Ricochet was watching that one backstage. As Johnny Wrestling gets the victory. And while we just heard from Ricochet after Johnny Gargano, speaking of Gargano, here comes Gargano's wife, Candice LeRae. But Gargano just picked up a victory over Wesley. Ricochet makes the announcement he went to WWE management because of Gargano's recent attacks with that weight chair, putting Ricochet through a table. Sunday at WarZone, the Intercontinental Championship match between Ricochet and Johnny Gargano has been made official by WWE management. It will be tables, ladders and chairs. TLC match at WarZone. Ricochet Gargano in for the Intercontinental Championship. And also this match we're about to witness will have stipulations for WarZone, as we have a #1 contendership fatal 4-way match for Io Shirai's Smackdown Women's Championship. Candice LeRae, former challenger for Io, defeated by Io at Judgment Day, looking to become #1 contender once again by winning this fatal 4-way. And this would explain why the muscle Raquel Gonzalez was not by Candice's side entering the match, because Raquel is also in this matchup. And you gotta wonder the number of games, the numbers, they favour Raquel and Candice in this tag team match. You gotta believe, even though it should be every woman's for themselves, every woman wants the shot at Io Shirai and the SmackDown Women's Championship. You gotta wonder if Candice and Raquel have a game plan, have something in mind. Only one woman can become the #1 contender here tonight. Will it be Raquel Gonzalez. You gotta believe someone the size, the strength of Raquel. And Raquel actually owns a victory over Io Shirai. Of course, she was meant to face Io. Candice attacked Io the week before. Then the week after, heading into Judgment Day, Raquel done the job. And now, here comes the HBIC head body in charge, Mia Yim. Of course, Mia recently picked up a win here on Smackdown over Shayna Baszler, I believe it was. So the head body in charge looking to become the women's champion, or number one contender for the women's championship, I should say. And Mia Yim has Io Shirai in her sights. And the fourth and final woman in this fatal four-way is none other than Toni Storm. Toni has been quite impressive here on SmackDown, of course. She was in the match, triple threat match, to crown the first SmackDown Women's Championship. She beat Becky Lynch to qualify for that. And she put on an impressive performance and came up so close, came close to become the first SmackDown Women's Championship. The management said, Toni Storm, she's been impressive, she deserves another shot, another opportunity at becoming the SmackDown Women's Championship, and she has that chance to do so tonight in this fatal four-way. Which one of these four women will head to WarZone and challenge the Queen of the Sky, Io Shirai? Will it be Candice? Will it be Raquel? Will it be Mia? Or will it be Toni? We are about to find out. Referee, ring the bell. And look at this. Raquel going straight for Toni, and Mia Yim and Candice LeRae going at it. I'm not surprised that Raquel and Candice gone separate ways, targeting different people, as Mia Yim working over LeRae, whereas Raquel using her power to take down Toni Storm, and Mia wisely going after the legs, the knees of Candice LeRae. Candice loves to fly around the ring, as now Mia looking for that stalling suplex, as you see Raquel Gonzalez with the backbreaker, just working over the back of Toni Storm, and now Mia Yim finally sends Candice down with that suplex. And now Raquel, big right hand going after Toni Storm in the corner. And now Raquel goes up. What's she going for here? It's time. It's time with the Vader bomb. Raquel. So Toni fighting back. Toni Storm fighting back. Big kick to the midsection by Storm. As you see Mia Yim ground and pound on Candice LeRae. And now Raquel powering up Toni Storm and just dropping her head first across the ropes. Goes for the cover. Does Gonzalez one count only. Toni Storm gets the shoulder up at a count of one. The Storm runs out of the ring. Now Raquel going after Mia Yim. Irish whip sends Mia into the corner. And going for it again, a Vader bomb by Gonzalez. Can she hit it? Yes, she does, crashing down. And now Raquel going after Candice LeRae. Now I wonder, would they be working together? But it's every woman for themselves, as you see. But as soon as Toni Storm gets back in, Raquel turned her attention to Storm. And I actually spoke to Candice and Raquel backstage, and they said it's everyone for themselves. It doesn't matter as long as one of those two get the win. It doesn't matter which one it is. And you see they're sticking to it, everyone for themselves, not really working together. A Storm with a big suplex onto LeRae. And Raquel with big right hands raining down on Mia Yim. And now Gonzalez boot to the midsection on Storm. Snapmare by Gonzalez hits the ropes. Big boot by Raquel Gonzalez on Toni Storm, and now going straight after Mia Yim in the corner with those elbows. Storm cuts off Gonzalez with a big German suplex. Big German by Storm, and now Storm sets Mia up on the top rope. Big suplex crashing down. Here comes Candice LeRae back into the fold. And now springboard into the Hurricane Rana, sends Toni Storm crashing. But LeRae cut off. Eat the feet by Yim. Eat the feet, but Toni Storm not allowing Mia Yim to capitalize on it. Now it's Storm getting kicked by Mia. Mia fighting off Toni Storm though. Now in comes Gonzalez. That's the thing about fatal four matches. You gotta have eyes in your back of the head. You can't take time because there's always someone going after you. Now Toni Storm Irish whip sends Candice LeRae off the rope, but Candice holds on, not running back, but gets caught by Storm. Big snap suplex by Storm, floats over into the cover. 1, 2, and oh, Mia Yim 2.9. Mia last second save by Yim as Candice picks the leg on Gonzalez. She's going to go for it. The curb stomp. Shout out to Super Dragon drives Raquel Gonzalez, her muscles face into the mat. Like I said, everyone for themselves. All elite alliances out the window when the Smackdown Women's Championship is at play. And now going after Toni Storm is LeRae, who sends Storm into the ropes but gets blocked. Boot to the midsection. Is she going for it? Oh, drops her face first. Goes for the cover, hook of the leg. 1. And Mia breaks it up. Now it's just Mia Yim. Is she going for it? Storm 0. Storm 0 by Toni Storm. 1, 2. Oh, Mia Yim gets the shoulder, but thought Toni Storm was going to go to WarZone to challenge Io Shirai. As Storm now goes off top rope. Mia Yim kicks off Gonzalez. That may messed up Storm's plan. She's just waiting up at top. What is Toni going for? Big driving suplex into that one-arm powerbomb by Yim. Hooks it, the leg goes for cover. That's the move Raquel Gonzalez usually uses. As LeRae dropkick Storm and Yim second off the splash. Now backbreaker or side slam by Candice. What has Candice LeRae got planned for Mia Yim? Oh, decides to go after Gonzalez. Gargano lock in on Gonzalez. Will Gonzalez tap? Ah, Toni Storm breaks it up. But LeRae goes for a cover instead, trying to pin her muscle, her bodyguard. Was Candice LeRae, as I mentioned, any woman for herself. And now sweep the leg of Storm. Gargano lock, locked in, center of the ring on Toni Storm. Will Candice get a rematch against Io? And oh, here comes Mia Yim. And Mia, big strikes, kicks to the midsection. Oh, that man knocked out Candice LeRae, that big kick. But here comes Raquel Gonzalez. What has Raquel got planned for Mia Yim? Picking her up into the powerbomb. Hooks the leg. And Candice decides to break it up. I mentioned, oh, now Candice in trouble. Oh, floats out. DDT. I mentioned Candice and Raquel said it doesn't matter as long as one of them got the win. But you seen there, Candice broke the pin. She wants it to be her. Strong zero. Strong zero by Toni. 1. And Candice kicked Storm in the back of the head to break up the pin. What a matchup this is here as Candice plants Toni Storm with the DDT. 4 of the best women's wrestlers on SmackDown colliding here with an opportunity at the SmackDown Women's Championship match against Io Shirai Sunday at WarZone. On the line is Mia Yim. Goes for the cover and Toni kicks out. And now Mia Yim setting up Toni Storm for something. What has Mia got planned for Storm? Boot to the midsection. Grabs the arm. And oh, drives the knee into the side of the head. Goes for the cover. Mia Yim could be heading to WarZone. 1, 2, 3. Candice LeRae not able to get in to break it up in time. Mia Yim is going to WarZone. And Mia Yim is the #1 contender for Io Shirai and the Smackdown Women's Championship. What a match that will be on Sunday. Io versus Mia. And we'll see you Sunday for that match. But let's get into our main event here on Smackdown. What a win in that fatal 4-way for Mia Yim. There you see the standing so far in this tournament. Final matchup for Rollins and Walter. And as you've seen from the standings, the Universal Championship is out of reach for both these men. But who will pick up that last win and get momentum? Seth Rollins currently sitting on 6 points. His opponent tonight, Walter, sitting on 3. Will it be Walter moving to 6 and ending it strong? Or will it be Seth picking up the win, moving to 9 points? We're about to find out. And on Sunday, we will have a winner in this tournament. We will have our final matchup. It'll be Kevin Owens versus Matt Riddle. Kevin Owens currently sits 3 points behind Riddle. Riddle sits on 12. Owens sits on 9 points. And WWE management have stated if Kevin Owens gets the win over Matt Riddle, that will move Owens to 12 points. That will put him level with Riddle. And WWE management have announced that if that is the case, Kevin Owens will become your Universal Champion on head-to-head record, which means he got the win over Riddle, which would mean that put him ahead in their head-to-head record. But that is Sunday. Let's move into our main event here. It is Seth Rollins currently sitting on 6 points. A win will move him up to 9, which would be a decent showing for Seth. I mean, he had a decent showing in this tournament. Walter started off slow, but he did manage to start picking up a win, get 3 points on the board, and he'd be looking to continue that momentum, pick up that momentum, and move to 6 points. And yeah, he'd look to have a strong finish to this Universal Championship tournament. And if I know Walter, he calls himself the Ring General. He'll be disappointed with it showing. He was one of the favourites going into this, just due to his size and his ability, but it hasn't gone the way the Ring General would have hoped. So can he finish strong? Of course, the rules of this tournament, round robin tournament, everyone would face each other once. This is our final matchup for Walter and Seth in this tournament. A win picks up 3 points. A draw, whether it's time limit, count out, double score, it puts you on 1 point. And of course 0 points for a defeat. As the Ring General about to enter the ring, he calls his canvas and is looking to put on a performance here tonight against Seth freaking Rollins. Walter looks focused, he looks ready, and he looks like he wants to have a strong finish to our tournament here for the Universal Championship. Will he be able to do it though? He has a tough challenger ahead of him in Rollins. As we are ready here for this main event matchup here on Smackdown. Seth Rollins, Walter, let's ring the bell. 10 minutes on the clock and we are underway as Walter strongly going after Rollins. Big backdrop driver driving Rollins into the mat. And how viciously just stomping the chest of Rollins, driving Rollins into the mat, is the Ring General. And a kick to the back, to the spine of Seth. And now working over Seth Rollins is Walter. Seth out the back, kick to the back of the knee. And a big snap suplex by Rollins, floats over into cover. But Walter using his size to get to the ropes, and Seth misses with the boot. And Walter misses with the lariat, almost taking Rollins off. If he had it connected, he would have took Seth's head off. And now chops by Seth. Spin kick to the midsection. And now big takedown by Walter. And just dropping his weight across the chest of Seth. Now big right hands by Walter. Seth in trouble here. And oh, big right hand by Walter, and all the chops, the vicious chops of Walter. Now he has Seth up on the shoulder, Seth out the back, boot to the midsection. Now Rollins Irish whip sends Walter to the corner. And Seth drives Walter head first into the turnbuckle. And now STO on Walter, bouncing his head off the turnbuckle. And Seth trapping the legs of Walter. Just trying to make Walter submit the submission hold, locked in by the Architect. But Walter able to break out of it. Seth though grabs the for the neck breaker. No, oh, elbow to the back of the head, trying to roll Walter over. Walter may be out of it. Goes for the cover. 1, and Walter powering out at the count of 1. Walter catches the boot of Rollins. Now what has the ring general got planned for the Architect? Picking him up, just stalling off Rollins out the back of Walter, and a big German by Rollins. Now Seth looking to fly, going up top is Seth Rollins. And Rollins, is he calling Walter to his feet? What has Rollins got planned here? What is Rollins going for? A big diving lariat into the standing moonsault, but Walter rolling out of the way. And now just dropping Seth Rollins midsection first, ribs first into the mat. Now big right hands raining down from Walter. Walter has Rollins in trouble here as he just viciously stomped again by Walter. And now that Dragon Sleeper locked in. Will Rollins submit? No, he's not. He's able to get to the ropes, break the hold. Boot to the midsection now. Big shots by Walter. Big shots by Walter. Now Walter German suplex folding Seth Rollins. And now Walter dragging Rollins out of the ropes. Rolling him over. Goes for the cover. 1 count only. Now Seth sends Walter out the floor. And Seth, big crossbody to the floor as we reach 6 minutes remaining on the clock. 6 minutes for one of these men to put the other away and put the 3 points on the board in their final matchup in this tournament. As Rollins just works over Walter on the floor. Now big boot by Walter. What's Walter going for here? What has Walter got planned for Rollins? Oh, powerbomb onto the barrier. That may have broken Seth Rollins' spine in half. And now Walter back into the ring. Rollins somehow up to his feet after getting powerbombed onto the barrier. And Walter just daring Rollins to get back into the ring as the referee's at a count of 6. Rollins, he has no choice but to get back in and gets caught straight away with those big chops by Walter. Walter lighting up the chest of Rollins, and Rollins somehow gets out there as we reach halfway. 5 minutes and a big Uranagi by Walter. Goes for a cover, hooks the leg. 1, and Rollins somehow kicks out with 1. And Walter cannot believe it. He does not know what he has left in him to put Rollins away. And now a big power bomb by Walter, and another one. And a third one. Just 3 vicious power bombs. Just dropping Rollins on that back. And now drags him center of the ring. Hooks the leg. This surely is a 3 count for big Walter. 1, 2, 3. And Walter with a strong finish in this tournament picks up another 3 points. And as you've seen, that win here tonight means Walter will finish on 6 points. And what started off slowly, Walter's pulled it back to a respectable 6-point finish. And that's all we've got time for here on Smackdown. Tune in Sunday for WarZone.